Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are again going through the weekly market update. This week specifically, there's a couple of things that we have to look at. The number of sales in January has reduced. So are we going to expect a foreclosure coming up soon? So let's take a look at what we have today. All right, so as you already know, this show happening every week. This is the weekly market update because right now the market could happen very quickly any moment. So I want to give you guys a very quick, the most updated data every single week around 5 p.m. So if you are looking for more information on this video, this show, well, feel free to come back, okay? We only have 10 minutes. I try to limit my presentation within 10 minutes. So let's see. Let's let's go directly to it, okay? All right. So couple number, as I already mentioned, the monthly sales. This is the amount of house gets sold within a month. This month we're seeing that there is only 7,076 homes sold in the Phoenix metro area. That is actually a decrease of 26.8% month over month. If you see, obviously here there's a dip from December to January. Now, why we are talking about January, by the way, because we are in February, the January number is the most current number that we see, okay? However, though, if we're looking at year-over-year comparison, it's still a little bit higher than last year, about 11.8%. So that is a good news, okay? I want to go through this number very quickly because I'm saving the last topic, which is talking about foreclosure and the potential of foreclosure for everyone that who can join late, like who join late can participate in that information, because this information is good, but the foreclosure, I think more people are going to be interested in that. The new inventory, as you already know, we have a lack of inventory in Phoenix metro area. This month we only bring in about 7,949. That is about 8,000 new inventory coming to the market, right? Compared to last month, it is 26% increase. However, though, we're still less than last year, about 15.5%. All right, so that is the number of new inventory, which is showing here the total inventory. The total inventory, including the number of active listing, new listing, as well as the under contract, okay? Under contract listings. So 9,470 total inventory on the market. As you see here, there's a big gap between the red and the gray. That show we're still about 41%, about 41% when you compare to the previous year. Obviously, previous year right here, 16,000 total inventory. Now it's going down to only 9,470. That is a big gap, and as you see, throughout the year, we already see that already. So this is not a new thing for a lot of people. The next set of information is how fast the market is moving. The monthly supply of inventory has a little bit better number here, about 1.34. So translate to days, is actually going to be a month and about 10 days, 10 days. Yeah, not even 15, 10 days. So it's actually improved compared to the previous month of only 1.01, right? The next number is the average days on the market. 46 days on the market, so it increased 3 days. So it's getting more slowly, slower to sell. However, though, if we looking at year-to-year comparison, it's still faster than last year of about 18 days. So this is good, right? Month over month is just only a short-term period. It doesn't mean anything. We don't see any trend yet. But when we compare to year over year, we see that the market at this time is still very fast relatively to last year. Okay. The prices. Okay, prices. The three number that we are going to talk about. One, 347 is the new listing price. 340,000 347,000 is the median listing price. That is about 12% increase when you compare to the previous year. It shows how confident the seller are in terms of the market, right? It also shows that the market is moving to the positive appreciation. The sale price, all right, 340. 340 is an increase of 17.3%. 17.3% compared to the previous year. That is such an incredible increase, because this basically giving you almost $60,000 on the $300,000 home that you owned last year. So if you buy a house, buy a $300,000 home last year at around this time, you already earn $60,000. That is basically more than income of a lot of more than income of a lot of people already, right? An average income in Arizona is $73,000, but $60,000 is still a lot. Okay, so for that reason, we show a lot of confidence in the market right now, and the prediction for the next month, the sale price is even higher at $345,000. Okay, $345,000. I'm not sure if you remember, but for the last 9 months, whenever we predict, this number is always less than what we're predicting. So let's hope that's going to happen again. We tend to be more conservative that way, but this is such an incredible market for a lot of people. A lot of sellers, their home appreciate very high. Now, we are going next to the biggest topic is about foreclosure. And to be able to talk about foreclosure, I would like to share with you this chart right here, which is a recorded of Comfort Associate. Hold on a second. Obviously, cannot talk and do it at a time. This one again is from the Comfort Associates LLC, which is a very reliable source of real estate in Arizona. And I want to share with you this because it shows that in contradictory with a lot of people thinking the foreclosure are gonna coming up very soon, and with the number of sale decrease, and it's getting slowly to sell the house, as you see those numbers, those slides that I show you. We're not gonna see, the expert don't see a foreclosure. When I say expert, it means data analysis, and even a real estate company, they do looking at the data as an evidence, a projection. No one can predict the future, but we can see that the projection of the data doesn't show that. Okay, so right now, if you're looking at the blue, is the comfort supply index, and the red is a comfort demand index. In both cases, if it is around 100, it is normal. If it is more than 100, it is abnormal. And for the supply situation, it is less than 100. It is extremely lack of supply, which we already see that. As you see here, 2019, 2020, we see that there is a very low inventory. Therefore, it's dragging down the supply index, right? Obviously, the supply is going down. And as the supply going down, the demand almost stays stable for until the end of 2020. And then it's going a drop here. This is because of COVID. So it's going down a little bit, right? So the demand going down a little bit, but then it's go up straight back. Right? It's going straight back. So here's a couple of things that we see. We only see, so if you remember back in 2006 and 2008, where the home price dropped, right? We only see the price going down, when the blue line is above the red line, okay? So that is when the price reduction happen. Okay, when the supply is higher than the demand, that is when the price reduction happen. Okay, we are not seeing this at this time, right? The red is still above the blue line, showing the demand is much higher than the supply, and they're kind of moving in the opposite direction. So I want to focus you on this one again. So this is the period that the pricing going very, very high before the housing crash in 2007, 2008, right? As you see, they're going separate. They're going separate. So for that reason, it's going high, right? So I don't know what happened here. Okay. So for that reason, it's going high, but they only drop down when the blue line become above the red line. This one situation is really difficult for the blue line. It's really difficult for the blue line. Let's say that situation only happen if the blue line going up like this and the red line going down like this. And you know what? This doesn't show that happening because of the trend, because of the projection of the data doesn't support that. So it's going to take a little bit longer until the foreclosure going to happen. Even if the foreclosure happen, the price doesn't mean that it's going to be dropped, right? It only drop if the blue line become above the red line, just like this. We don't see that anytime soon. And most of the people also, by the way, rely on the foreclosure of the forbearance, right? People in forbearance gonna be originally the program end in March 31st of this year, but President Biden has extended the program, so they're gonna have 3 more months in forbearance, and the lender cannot foreclose the house or anything like that. So we don't see that happening in the future, even with the data or with the benefit of the forbearance program. That's gonna lasting way more longer than a lot of people expected. And who knows, in June, right, there may be another extension happening. So that's what's happening with the foreclosure. I want to share with you for those a little bit inside of the foreclosure. And for those of you who are still waiting for the foreclosure to buy the house, you may have to wait a little bit longer. Thank you so much, everyone. My name is Longley, and thank you for watching the video. Bye-bye.